Honestly, I didn't really pay attention to cancer that much. I hear the sad stories about it, and it's touching, and you feel bad for those families, but until it affects you firsthand, that's, to me, the toughest thing, is to hear those words specific from the doctor about your own child.
Nora, she's a 4-year-old, energetic, spunky child.
Days before her diagnosis, she was at the gymnastics place, just running around, jumping around, doing everything, and then all of a sudden, boom, she couldn't sit up straight, couldn't walk, just constantly shaking.
We went from a week ago having a healthy child, we thought, to all of a sudden now our child's maybe gonna have to go through chemotherapy and surgery and all these other things.
Very long nights, no sleeping.
After surgery, Nora's surgeon came out and told us that he was happy to report that he was certain that he removed 100% of her tumor.
I wasn't crying till you did.
But that's not the end of the story.
I think it surprises people to hear that even after cancer is cured and treatment is over, that the majority of our pediatric cancer survivors will develop a late effect or a chronic medical condition from their treatment.
Nora has regular infusions every 5 weeks for her neurological disorder.
Anoptoconus myoclonus ataxia is an autoimmune disorder that it took away all ability for her to walk. All fine motor skills and gross motor skills were just completely wiped out for her. The cancer's rough, but we were having a longer battle with the after effects of it.
Physical therapy, occupational therapy appointments, follow-up appointments with all these different physicians. It just was kind of overwhelming. Not only do parents have increased anxiety, but so do the kids, you know. We've known several families whose 7, 8, 5-year-old thinks they're gonna hear their cancer's back. I think that's just so devastating that, you know, a child thinks that they're so worried about their blood work and that their cancer is going to be back. You just never know what tomorrow's going to bring, you know? So I think that's probably the same for any parent who's had a child that's gone through a tragedy. It's just your whole life and mind just changes. And you try to just make the best of it and, you know, use your story for good and to help others too.
Our Survivorship Clinic offers physical and mental health support that these children and their families will need to feel equipped to face these late effects as they happen. The Survivorship Clinic gives us that focused team where all they're doing in that afternoon is taking care of these patients, and they have all the resources they need right at their fingertips.
Children's has been so great. I mean, I don't know that we could have done it without them.
They're putting in the extra hours away from their own families to care for our child, to make her life as best as possible.
The idea of the Survivorship Clinic is to have everything accessible in one area. Physical therapy or behavioral therapy.
We have social work and case management and behavioral health and physical therapy and cardiology. We have this group of people that are so passionate about our patients.
This clinic is going to help to support children with their health, but also with their minds and their families as a whole. You know, the kids, they've survived, but now they need to thrive.
It's awesome to see her have that hope for herself that, hey, she wants to be a doctor. I need to be a big girl so I can be a doctor and help out other kids. She sees the future. She sees what she can achieve down the road and just the hopefulness for all of that. Contribution for the Survivorship Clinic is going to help our daughter thrive as a child, let her grow to develop like the grown adult she should be.
There are opportunities for research and to learn more and to be able to change both how we deliver care and what care we deliver to make a really big impact for these kids. When you contribute, you help the patients that we treat every day, including patients like Nora.
The Survivorship Clinic is essential to Nora, and it's essential to lots of other survivors. And when you give, you are helping these kids grow and be the children that they were meant to be.